should do.
That's how it will start.
Yes, it's exactly. Devon Larratt versus Genadi Kvikvinia. Yes, we have heard all the opinions except Janis' opinion. Janis.
I was in Engen's podcast.
Yeah. Did you give your opinion?
It was, with Engen is 2 hours, and then at the end, when you are tired, main event, like, who cares about heavyweights? Just get done it.
I got to the end, and all I heard was, all I want is war. I hope it's a war.
Who says it?
Yeah, we train for peace, but we expect war, right? So if I was Genadi, how do I beat Devon?
To beat Devon right now, Devon what we have seen in latest months or last year, I believe you need a very good top roll. I don't think anyone can hook him.
Get inside now.
Maybe, but not really like to get inside with him.
Yeah.
And I don't think Genadi has a hand to do it. We see all those videos with 130 or what, some thick handle pulls, and I don't think it's enough. I don't think Genadi's hand will handle this back pressure and pronation of Devon. What he need to attack is not a hand, it's arm. It's arm. I always say about Armwrestling, it's control, it's taking some control and fight with rotator, with hand, with wrist, with pronation. I don't see that Genadi is able to do that.
No, just go for the pin.
Yeah, and again, if he will go forward, I don't think it will work. No. He need to try to keep his angle close. He need to maybe even use some back pressure. It's still okay if his wrist is gone and rotator is here. Yeah. Then it's still fine, and he can together with lost wrist keep some back pressure and press here. It's working. Okay, his hand. It's still here, but he will attack, and Devon is already rotated with a body, and here is his defensive. At one point, maybe he can press through in the first round, maybe, but at one point, he will just get tired.
Devon's so good there. He has developed amazing strength and control in that position.
Yeah.
That's why every practice looks like everyone is pulling the same technique against him, because he puts you in position where there's nothing else you can do.
Absolutely. He puts, and that's a task. And right now, I don't think there are much arm wrestlers who could be successful against Devon with this style and with this strength we see. And I think it's strong as Devon. In the latest fights I saw, when I met him in England, in Blackpool, the strongest Devon I have seen probably ever, especially in that position, maybe in some other. And I will not be very surprised even if in some of rounds Devon will go against Genadi.
I think he will, if he feels like he has enough to attack inside. For sure. Not
like I think he will do that. But I'm not saying that it's so one-sided. Not for sure. Genadi is type of arm wrestler I want to see against Devon, and I have said that for years that that fight should happen. Mostly because we know that Genadi is great in the long fights. He's a fighter. He will not give up. He will fight till end. And he will use, and he's experienced, he's smart arm wrestler. Yeah. He will use every option he have, but
I see that he will lose the hand. He has lost the hand in almost every match he had, but he has a lot of side pressure, and that's the thing that I'm kind of looking where the strength lies, because we have seen a lot of guys trying to jump on Devon, and they get very close to the pin pad, and I believe Genadi is the strongest one of those guys.
Yeah. And
I believe he will get to the pin pad. Will he can keep it up for 3 rounds, 4, 5? I don't think so. I think it's very long, because as soon as Devon feels like he needs to get him more tired, he will make him more tired. He plays all the arm wrestling games.
Yeah. Genadi lost hand against Hermes. Genadi struggled with hand control against Farid.
Yeah.
Genadi struggled with hand control against Dave Chaffee.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest Genadi to try to get inside. It's probably it's not working, and best option for him would be to stay as much possible in his side of center in fight here, and then go for some press. If he will go forward trying to reach and get this position, he will be out of position himself, and his hand will be gone, and then it will be much harder for him to press. If he can stay somewhere in a center or somewhere closer to himself, even without a hand, if his arm is strong enough to do that, he's in the game. And otherwise, it's with Devon right now, it's very hard to just enter the fight. You are in a so bad position that you can maybe hold there, but it's very hard to win from that. Or even if you are able to win a round in such position, you spend so much energy that after that. But Genadi is different as well.
Yeah, Genadi is definitely different. They both kind of talked about endurance and going back and forth, and as much as endurance as I think Genadi think he has, Devon is different, like different, completely different, and he has worked like to develop that with his king's move, and he's so efficient there, and going through that path is almost impossible in my opinion now. Because he will take control. And he was, one part, he was very good at catching it. Now he's even better here.
Yep.
Yeah, he can stand
angles are getting better.
Tighter, closer.
Tighter. In the last few fights, you can see that those positions are improved, and he's working on that. He's not so open anymore. Before it was a problem. And when he faced Todd Hutchings, when he faced Michael Todd, not last round, but a few years ago.
Double L.
That's if we talk about Devon in such a shape and such style, I believe Genadi would just drive through. No, just his arm was not able to stop right now. Hand is here, pronation is crazy good, and back pressure is improved a lot, and that ability to get in that position is so great that
Yeah, definitely straps.
100%. It's no question. First round slip straps.
Maybe even not a slip.
And for Genadi, one more time, he have to think about attack Devon's arm. He have to try to open this elbow angle. It's no reason to push to side. Even if it's open angle and he pushed here to side, it's no place to go. So he need to drag down to try to open that angle and if referees are very strict maybe, and he's able to open that angle and then to see if he's not in that king's move position and humerus is not already parallel or even shoulders below elbow maybe, but. That's a chance that I see for Genadi. But very possible we will see, I don't know, strongest version of Genadi, but he's taking it very seriously.
Very seriously.
Yeah, Georgians, they don't understand those jokes. They take it very seriously. It's like win or die. It's like same with Levon. After fight, it's fine, and they are nice guys, but they take it very seriously, very personally.
Yes.
Always, and then. You can see.
I was speaking with Genadi like after Levon's match or before Levon's match. I don't remember, but he was angry with Devon. He's like, "Oh, I would slap him."
Yeah. But yeah, maybe that's promising, and that could give us. And I would love to see that Devon is in this situation that he need to find some solution, some way out of this. That Genadi.
Because usually he's the one who's puts you where
after first sleep and then he straps and then Devon stops you, and if you more or less understand arm wrestling, you like, okay, it's over. It could be still some little fun, but it's over. And I want to see that this opposite situation that. Genadi is looking to him and then screaming, and Devon is thinking, okay, what I have to do, and can he make some adjustments? Can he maybe have to use some other style because he's not able to stop? That would be fun. It will be fun for arm wrestling, for spectators, and yeah.
It was not so long ago when Sanders faced Devon, the first slip and first stop, and Janis turns to me and he's like, over, it's over.
Yeah. After 3 seconds, you know arm wrestling, and it's like, okay, it's done, and just like I said to Sanders, like enjoy, learn.
Just,
That's it. It's but yeah, I'm looking forward.
Do you think so? Devon is the favorite in your eyes?
Yeah. I'm not saying Devon will win. I'm
From what we have seen, it's very hard to bet against him, especially in supermatch. Because it's 1-on-1, and he knows the points where he needs to beat. Genadi, for me, it's the strength balance. Where is the strength balance?
No, I think in my eyes, Devon is favorite. Genadi definitely has some potential in some positions, and I see how he could do it. I don't know if he will be able to do it. And one more time, I think Devon is stronger than ever, and we could see Devon claiming back to be maybe
contender for
Levon or Hermes or whatever. And I really believe that he's ready to do it again. But we will see. He have a serious opponent, serious test in front of him.
Yes, Janis is a big fanboy, as you can tell. But it was of Devon, of course.
I'm fan of arm wrestling.
It was what we saw in that Armwrestling card, and before it was like, and then you get on table with him, you're like, oh, completely different.
I have met Devon many times, and I have seen how he has developed in and improved in some positions, and that's what I'm saying, that in some angles he's better than ever. Not in every.
And most likely he's the best at those angles against anyone.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm not saying maybe in some position he was more. Maybe he was stronger in some press or in some position before, but in position he's using right now to win against everyone. He has never been so good before.
So we're gonna be there. We're gonna watch it live. Janis is coming to compete.
Who says this?
Janis has retired for 7,000th time together with Engin. East versus West 7. May 6th, live on pay-per-view, link is in description. Stay strong.
And love arm wrestling.